Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a super duper couple in love that loves reacting to some Dragon Ball Super.
Yes, we do.
This is Dragon Ball Super episode number 49. If you want all of our reactions to this episode, this episode, then watch the rest of this video, I guess.
Many reactions to this episode.
All the reactions to this series. Check out the description of this video for a playlist. We also have a link to Patreon. Get early ad-free access. Get a month ahead or more, depending on which tier you sign up for.
Yeah.
And see our full watch-along reactions that way.
Exactly. Like, I don't know why, but this is just like a headbanging song.
I know.
And I broke. That's what's supposed to happen.
It is. Like in Wayne's World.
Exactly.
That's
That's exactly what I think of.
Yeah. Keep thinking the thing happens like right after
I know. I do too.
the sequence, but then it's like, oh no, we got the previously on.
Hey, what's the matter?
But she's like, do it.
I'll kill you!
Oh!
That's Goku! But I thought when you got rid of Cell... Lots happened since then. It's a long story.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. He last saw Goku die.
I didn't know. I'll admit you did surprise me.
Can you explain what's going on here?
Mom?
Aww.
Oh.
He called Mom. Is this bigger than big? This is like a soap opera. What is it, Trunks? Talk to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
What happened to you, honey?
So what happened to you?
I seem to remember your name being Trunks as well, isn't that right?
This would suggest they've tampered with time.
Would they dare?
All of the sacrifices. We did it, Mom. We made it count.
Are you okay?
Thank you. I'm fine. Hello, Father.
Oh.
He just confirmed all our suspicions.
I say we apply some heat and crack this thing wide open. Look how much you've traumatized this poor helpless lad. What's going on? Why are both your kids called Trunks? Is this second a do-over? Is the dog right about the clone now?
I'm like, yes, please, somebody. Thank you.
They're both our only son, Trunks. This Trunks is a future version of this one.
I was afraid of that.
I'm freaking out here.
It's good to meet you.
Thanks, you too.
Yeah, it is her. You were right.
Do you still need to carry that?
It's comforting.
An actual time machine?
I didn't think it was possible.
Oh man, I could really use one of those.
It's one of my greatest inventions of all time. That's an intentional pun.
You were a baby the first time we met.
Huh? Yeah, I forgot about that.
Manipulating time through mechanical means alone, it strains belief.
Even I assumed it was impossible for mortals to build such a thing.
I'm glad to hear you're impressed.
Impressed is not the word I would use.
Yeah.
Don't you know playing with time is a serious taboo?
I've searched every corner of this broken planet. And yet I'm not even picking up a trace of his energy. Where are you, Saiyan? That's when it happened. The moment he disappeared, his ship was right here. The time ring's reacting.
You said freaking time ring?
Time is fragile, and jumping through it on the scale you evidently have is strictly forbidden.
Or Twitch.
Time is only meant to flow in one direction. When jumping backward through time, even picking a single flower, if it's the right flower, could have profound effects.
The butterfly effect.
Change the right city and you can change a civilization. Change the right civilization and a planet could be wiped off the map.
But what if you're trying to save a planet?
The repercussions are too great, which is why even most deities are not allowed to move unfettered through time.
Deities?
That one dude's called a destroyer god. I'm the one who invented the machine, not him. But future me, not now me.
Wait, Mr. God, sir, listen to me, please.
He's at the cut.
God, sir, is over there.
The kitty cat is a destroyer god.
Kitty cat.
Actually, the cat being the destroyer, that
I
tracks.
thought you were the god and he was the pet. Lord, please, if you have to judge someone for this, spare my mother and judge me. He's a good fighter, and no one told him it was wrong.
Go.
Am I feeling destructive today?
Give him something to eat.
Delight my palate with something I've never tasted.
Exactly.
Works for me.
She just pull it out of her pocket?
Ever had fish sausage?
Obscenely questionable.
Yes.
It's delicious.
Was the fate of our planet just decided by sausage?
Guys, there's trouble!
Great, now what?
You sense something?
I've been too busy with lettuce.
A time machine just showed up.
Time machine?
He popped up at Capsule Corps and everyone's trying to figure out what's going on.
Something bad could have happened again in Trunks' future.
Well, I guess break time is over.
We're off.
Hey, wait for me.
No, you don't!
World could be in danger.
It's his best friend.
It's more dangerous than flunking a test, mister!
I mean, when Chi-Chi's your mom,
Yeah.
probably true.
I'm not even sure how half this stuff works.
So should you really be messing with it?
And in doubt, just grab something and yank it. Have you tried this here?
You better not even think of using this machine for yourself.
What? I'd never.
For a quarter?
Well, scheme all you want. This thing can't travel anyway. It's an empty tank.
Does that mean that Big Trunks is stuck here?
But what if he has dogs to feed?
Oh.
Couldn't future me include some kind of instruction manual?
There you go.
Bingo. This is perfect. It's in my own handwriting. These are my notes.
So what kind of trouble are we talking about?
Don't tell me. Is it Majin Buu?
I already dealt with that threat.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
They're all back. Or were.
Mm-hmm. He looks bigger for some reason.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, yeah. He spits.
Barely made it. Supreme Kai warned me and helped me fight.
He was actually useful?
There were losses, but ultimately I defeated Dabura and Babidi and stopped Buu from hatching. After that, an even more terrifying foe appeared. So tell us, who is he? Sorry I swung at you earlier, Goku, but what I'm trying to tell you is,
It's you.
when I saw you, I thought my escape through time had failed and I was still seeing him. Still seeing who? This foe. He told us that he was Goku.
He what?
He's me? Except he wears dark clothes, so we started calling him Goku Black. That makes him sound really cool. So he's cooler than me?
No one's cooler than you.
You couldn't be more creative.
But you're the one who came up with it, Mom.
Your blush was blue.
I'll never forget the day he showed up. Said he was going to exterminate the human race. He said he was doing it in the name of justice.
But he doesn't look exactly like Goku.
Yeah.
And he's got the earring. You should mention that. Mention that, Trunks.
He said he'd already destroyed other species across the cosmos, too. I struggled against him for a year after that.
It's impressive you lasted a whole year.
Then he got Mom, too. He tracked her down just before I came here.
You're saying the me in your future is dead?
Then you tucked your tail and ran to this time like a frightened child?
Ooh, Vegeta.
Hey, don't you think you're being kind of harsh, Vegeta?
Yeah.
You chose a coward's retreat?
That's not it.
He's not running away. He's here for reinforcements. It's all here in this message from my future self.
Wait, where did you get that?
Look,
It comes with a mixtape.
I can run diagnostics, restore programs, and do repairs if there's any damage. It's full of theories and formulas for time travel. It's a game changer.
How can you read that?
You need to work on your cursive.
My future self also wrote a message saying she wants me to refuel the machine, perform maintenance, and get it ready for a trip back.
That means she wants me to go there and beat Kakarot.
Come on, on, Vegeta, it's not me. Mom said it was a risk, but I just had to trust her.
What?
I thought that meant to have faith in her plan.
Mm-hmm.
That you could figure it out and get us back there to fight.
Yeah.
It's time to go back to the future and avenge me!
Manipulating time with apparently no conception of consequences.
I'm transported straight to Flavor Town.
I'm right there with you, my lord.
2 foodies.
Straight to Flavor
Flavor Town.
Town. Oh, that's so great.
Fight me for a while so you can compare my strength to his. Yeah, understood.
Yeah, dude, he just came through a war. Maybe give him a little bit of time.
Jumping to Super Saiyan 2 right off the bat, huh? Sure, sounds good to me.
Can teach Trunks how to go to Super Saiyan 3? Maybe even beyond?
Did we see Goku Black go Super Saiyan?
No.
You gotta warn me before you do that!
Put up the bubble. Fighting arena. Activate it.
Now they can fight their hearts out.
Good job, Bulma.
Whoa! He really pushed Goku back!
Briefly.
You're pretty strong, aren't you? I'm not. Even at this stage, I'm a joke to Black. He'd just reach a higher level of power. More like this.
Yeah.
I figured this one out after you left. I called Super Saiyan 3. When we went beyond Super Saiyan, I thought that was the limit of our power, but now you've gone beyond that.
Gets better.
I'll show you my strongest move. All right, attack me with everything you've got.
Looks like he has a really big forehead with Super Saiyan 3.
Right? I'm
Yeah.
so glad you said that.
It appears the kid is more powerful than I thought.
Seems to me this Goku Black fellow's the truly intriguing one.
I want to see Goku Black versus Beerus.
He stopped my full power strike with his fingers?
Ooh.
Ouch.
You okay, Trunks?
That's gotta hurt.
Yep. Hurt the back, hurt the pride.
I'm impressed you could improve that much on your own. But still, you don't think it counts because Black is still stronger. As strong as you.
Get him into the time chamber.
I think he might have you outmatched. Stronger than me? Awesome!
No, Goku.
He wants to fight him and have
Can't
fun.
wait to fight him. Why are you excited?
Because it's freaking Goku.
Hole in space-time dragged in. Oh,
Mr. Piccolo!
So what brought you here? Let me guess, your future's in trouble.
I'm afraid so.
And now the present. Yep. Nice.
What is this place? Goku Black. No wonder I couldn't find you. Well, you must be Goku. So you're Goku Black.
Two Gokus face to face. Next time on Dragon Ball Super.
Man. But he's not Goku because he said you must be Goku. So it's like he is somebody I mean, what we did see, and remind me like when we saw the previously on, like, and I think they were doing it because they wanted to hide the reveal of like the bad guy being Goku. So they had it kind of look like a weird like demon, whatever that was in there. But what if he is really that kind of demon? And he just takes the form of Goku because like, I don't know, he was a renowned warrior or whatever. And so, is that what you're thinking?
That's what I was thinking. I was
Okay.
like, I mean, I had forgotten the demon one.
Yeah.
But I was like, he's a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
Like, when he's like, oh, so you're Goku. I so wanted Goku to be like, yeah, and who the hell are you?
Yep.
Because, like, he's not Goku Black. That's what Trunks calls him. But that's
Mhm.
not what he calls himself.
Yeah.
So I really want to know what his perception of his own identity is, because that might give us a clue as to who he actually is.
Yep. I mean, I'm still confused on the timelines of everything because it seems like Trunks' timeline is in the future, but it's still a different universe or world, like or whatever. I mean, they can always think like they got different universes, the 12 or whatever. So it's not like one of those different universes like that I'm talking about, but because he fought Dabura and Bobbity.
Mm-hmm.
They died, right? Like,
Yeah.
they're dead. I mean, they weren't brought back after with the Dragon Ball and everyone else brought back, right? They're dead. So if he's in the current future, then he couldn't have fought them. I mean, if he's in the same timeline as our heroes.
Well, the way that they talked about time, it had to be linear and always in one direction.
So that doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
So I wonder, like, going off of that theory, if when there was time travel the first time around, that created a splinter in the timeline.
Mm.
And so now we do have a multiverse theory, not multiple universes, but a multiverse.
Yeah.
And this is the intersection of two different branches of the multiverse.
Like Weissenbera said, when you play with time, there's going to be consequences, and that consequence is me getting confused whenever there's like time travel involved.
I also like what he said about, because Bulma's like, but I'm trying to save the world. He's like, your motivation doesn't matter. And I thought that was such a kind of like a throwaway line in the realm of entertainment and necessarily possibly Dragon Ball. But I was reading a book recently on the Ebola virus outbreak, and they were talking about medicine and science and ethics, and sort of like where those two have to converge, and where those two also have to kind of like take some separation, because like what feels ethically like the right thing to do might not always be actually within medical ethics. And it just made me think that I'm like, yeah, the scientific ethics of this, like, yeah, you want to go back and save the world, and ethically we're all like, yes, please save the world. But in the realm of science and the time travel, it's like, well, no, because now you've just created a whole new bucket of problems by time traveling that might actually wind up being the thing that destroys the planet. And so like it just gets all messy. But I love the fact that they kind of put that line in there, because it just made me think of like, yeah, these are kind of like those big highbrow conversations that people in science have to have, because it's complicated.
I feel like Vegeta loves having like adult Trunks here, so he can like be harsher to him than his Trunks. Because it's like it's still his kid, but he doesn't really have that same connection, because like his kid's right there. So like this Trunks, he can like, it's like, okay, I can like, I don't know, because like he seemed like to be like a really big dick to adult Trunks.
Well, the way Trunks greeted him was so loaded. I mean, like the way that he just said "Dad," there was so much history there, and like the timeline we've seen, sure, Vegeta's got like a little bit of like unintentional dick syndrome, or brazenly intentional dick syndrome. But we've also seen some genuine moments of him really caring. And it does feel like he and Little Trunks have really bonded, especially over the last few recent episodes. Where Trunks was desperately trying to save his dad and thought his dad was going to die. Like there was a lot of emotion and love there on both ends.
Well, I mean, in the first time we saw Trunks, he never met his dad. Because his dad had died fighting the robots or whatever, the androids. If the androids didn't go on the killing spree and like it changed Trunks's timeline, like shouldn't then Vegeta have been alive, but maybe something else killed Vegeta? I don't know. So yeah, it's just, that's what I'm saying. Like the whole time travel thing is confusing.
I mean, I don't know what the way that it sounded and the way that he played the word dad was that like he very well knew who Vegeta was, and he was not a loving father. It was like the way it sounded to me.
Yeah. Interested to see even more so how Whis and Barris react to Goku Black, and if they get involved at all. I mean, they didn't get involved with Frieza when Frieza was in there and starting to stir shit up. So it seems like they wouldn't now. They'd probably be like, hey, you guys started this, so you got to finish it.
But it probably also depends on how powerful this guy is. Like, if Goku Black could be any threat to Beerus's power, I don't think Beerus would like that. So it was like, oh, we're going to ruin the world, and there goes all those fun meals. Like, you can never have fish sausage or strawberry sundaes ever again. Yeah.
Fish sausage sounds disgusting.
It does. It really does. I'm sure if somebody has had it, that maybe it is good, but like, it just sounds like one of those things that would be really bad. I can understand why a cat would like it, though. That makes sense.
I also like how Mr. Piccolo does so much with such little screen time. Shows up and Trunks like, let me guess, something terrible happened in your world. Cut straight to the point. Not even, hey, Trunks, it's great to see you, like Krillin was doing.
Yeah.
It was just, yeah. You're here for a problem, aren't you?
So nice to see that Trunks gets a nice warm reception as he's just come through the apocalypse.
Yep. Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you want early ad-free access to our reactions, check out the description of this video for a link to Patreon. Thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Dragon Ball Super episode number 49, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.